Yeah, I thought I would spend some time. It's about time I get going on this. All summer it was smoky. It's been smoky around our house because of fires and all kinds of stuff. And every time I come outside, it's been hard to work. And now we're at the end of September and it's time to get working on these stairs. And I thought before I put the concrete filler down, I would fill up all of these lines. Remember I told you these were 4x12s, but they're glue beam 4x12, so there's 2x4 here standing on edge, 1.5 by 3.5, another one, another one, another one, another one. I glued them all together. Granted, these are 20 years old, so that's why they're all chipped and cracked, you know, between the joints and stuff. And I thought I would take some caulking and go ahead and fill them up. See, kind of like this. I filled up all of the loose exposed lines on these, and even the 4x12s. These top two, remember, these top two steps were 4x12s that I installed, and they were number 1 and better, and they still had some check marks on them in different spots. And so I went ahead and caulked the cracks along there and stuff, and I thought I would try to do it the best I could. And then what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put sealer down. I'm going to put 2 coats of sealer on top of this wood and hopefully seal things to make the concrete material stick. And I don't know, maybe it'll do some good, maybe it won't, but I thought, you know, I'll just show you me doing these last 2 steps. And I'm just not I'm just using some Alex Plus, and this is from DAP, and it's all-purpose acrylic latex caulk plus silicone, 40 years. And I think this is for interior and exterior. Now I could have used something else. I could have used this stuff here called Dynaflex. This happens to be black, and I only have about this much left in there, and I thought I would use that last if I needed some, because every once in a while you might need something that's black. And so I'm just saving this, and if I don't need to use it, I won't use it. See, this says window, door, and trim sealant. And so I thought, okay, fine, I'll just get out here and go ahead and caulk a little bit. Now let's see how I'm gonna end up doing this. Maybe I need to get my my camera set up a little bit better here for you. Okay. And I think you can see that. You know, it doesn't take much to caulk. Just caulking any hairline crack I happen to see on here. And I thought this might help once I put the concrete down, because before it was cracking out. You saw it. If you didn't see those videos, I've got them on my channel. You know, go to playlists and how to repair stairs or concrete or a dry rot deck repair, something like that, and I'll have it somewhere in there. You'll find it. And I was hoping I was going to have enough caulking. I still got some left here. And I'm just taking my crummy little putty knife. You know, I thought I would spend some extra time on here, and maybe this will help prevent those cracks from coming up. And it might just be because I used the wrong stuff, but you know, my theory was that some of that other stuff failed because the air got to it from underneath these steps, coming up through some of these cracks of the glue beam material, and thereby loosening it up from underneath. Now I don't know if that's true. or not, but that's what I'm going with here. And I could have done this after I sealed it, but I thought I'll just do this now. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to go to the store. That's why I got that other caulking. I thought if I need to use it, I will. I think I'm going to have just enough. Funny how that happens sometimes. Like I say, you could probably use any type of caulking, an exterior grade caulking. I had used some other stuff called Big Stretch. I'm not really too concerned. This is something that might work, might not work. I'm always down to try something new. I want to get too carried away and then find out I don't have enough caulking left for my project, huh? Okay. The verdict is still out. Once I get the rest of this in there, I think what I'm going to end up doing is when I go back to the store to get the concrete material, I'll get some more caulking, and I think what I want to do is around these edges, because remember I left the concrete that wasn't cracked out, that was right up against the step on each one. I'm going to leave that there, and I think I might caulk on that, and that might help keep that down, but I don't think that's going to crack out. But for the sake of argument, I might just go ahead and get some caulking for that too, and we'll see if I need it. If I need it or not. Anything I see, and I did this on all the steps, it didn't take very long. Come on. I'm just doing the stuff that's visible. Count my lucky stars this time that it's not going to crack out like this, because I'm going to use different material. Have you thought what I should use yet? For the concrete patch material? It's something I've used already, not on these stairs, but when I grouted in between all of my stones out on the patio. All of this stuff here. If you watched how I did that, you might think, hey Joe, why don't you use that stuff that you used for down there? It was something special that I ended up having to pay extra for. At the store, of course I didn't use just regular concrete mortar. Between those joints, I used something that mortar stuff was about $5-6 a bag at the store. Well, the stuff I got, I think was about $25 a bag. And I've got a little bit extra, and I'll show you at the end of this video what that stuff is. I've got a little bit left, but I'm going to end up going to the store and getting a whole bag of that. And I think it's going to work. last thing I want to do is pay somebody an arm and a leg, a concrete guy, a tile guy, somebody to do this work for me. You've seen it before. You saw how I did it before. If I can do it, of course you can do it too. I don't show you anything on my videos I think you can't do. You know? They would have the same kind of trial and error as I on this. I believe these are exterior stairs, and they go from end to end, butting up against the stucco. And the stairs, whoever installed them, they're kind of going down at an angle that way, and they should be going at an angle from there down. You know, in each one of those, boom, 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 when it rains and stuff. So I had to float. I had to float each one up. You can see how much stuff I put on. See? And look at this one down here. This one's even thicker. This one's even thicker yet. Look at that. My word, it's over a half an inch, almost a half an inch thick. All the way around there. I had to build it up and then taper it down to nothing so that each one of these floated downhill. See? Okay. I've got that caulking done, and I'll probably end up putting a little caulking next to each one of these. See? Along there and maybe along that edge. And I'll do that before I run the concrete material down, but I'm going to take some sealer, and I thought I would do that today, but I think I'm going to let this caulking cure overnight. I got plenty of time before it gets too cold out here. I got another 6 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks probably at least, and that'll give me plenty of time to get these stairs down one step at a time. I'm gonna get it. Okay, stick around. I'll show you that concrete material I'm gonna use to do these patches. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.